Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have the November, oh my god, it's November update to my rolling project pan. So this is the project pan where I set long-term goals to finish products up from my collection. And yeah, I can't believe that we're in November or soon in November. I am pre-filming this just a little bit. It's been, yeah, I'm shooketh to my core. So I always work on 10 items at a time. And when I finish something, I will roll something else in its place. I do not plan to like have a finale for this project. I'm just gonna keep going. But maybe I'm gonna allow myself to play a little bit more with my entire collection, you know, at the tail end of this year. So maybe I won't roll new shit in after November. We will see. Anyways, if you like project panning content, that is what I do here on my channel. I do also like testing out videos sometimes. My name is Helena, if I didn't say so. I'm a Swedish girl, loving makeup and beauty and everything, you know, there is to that. But I also love to finish up the shit that I already own. So if you should subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Yep, let's get into my updates. Alright, let me start with the thing that has been in since January this year. This is something I wanted to finish during 2025. It is my lip liner or my liner from Makeup Store. It is in the shade Taupe and yeah, it's been going for quite some time. I think I had used maybe half of this liner or two or 1/3 of this liner when I rolled it in. It's very, very old in my collection, which is why I wanted to have it out, but it's a beautiful color. I do love to have like grayish taupey lips. But I also started because I felt like I'm not gonna finish this one if I just use it as a lip liner because it was very stiff. I started using it in my eyebrows as well. So yeah, you can see the progress it's been going. It's beyond me how slow this one has been going. But yeah, the last updates has been a very, very short lip liner. I mean, look at the liner from last month. It was just a little nub. And I haven't been able to weigh this for the longest time, so I'm not going to talk about any weights either. But this is how it's looking today. So I am like, this is so small. But it finally, I finally like cannot sharpen this because the pan is obviously not in there anymore. I used up everything of this liner and yeah, it's beyond me how long this took and how much value for your money you got from this one. I'm stunned. It is finally finished, which was my I said that if I haven't finished this one by next update, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I did finish this one. I think I finished it last week. So, it is done. Congratulations to me. Alright, then I also have been working on a concealer since June, and it is the Isadora No Compromise Lightweight Matte Concealer. When I roll it in, it weighed 19 grams. In July it weighed 18 grams and then in August and September it weighed 17 grams. I cannot the progress pictures will not show that good progress because it has had windowing but it hasn't really moved that much. In October this one weighed 16 grams and this is where we are. I still have not removed the stopper, but I do have like massive windowing now. And it's weighing 15 grams now. I think what I'm gonna do, probably, I'm gonna like keep on using this one, of course. I really want to finish this one this year, so maybe I can like see if it works to use more like a foundation as well. In February, or in December if I feel like I'm still having a lot of product left. Maybe I'm gonna try and do that, but it is weighing 15 grams now. The stopper is still in. We shall see. It's not my favorite concealer, so I'm not gonna repurchase this one when it's gone. But it's taking longer than I expected because it doesn't look like there is a lot of product in here. I don't really know how much is in here because I'm blind and I cannot read white on this packaging, so we're gonna keep on working on that one. Then I have my Lumene setting spray, which has been in since August. And this is the Blur Longwear Makeup Setting Spray. It's a good, okay setting spray. When I rolled it in August, it weighed 95 grams. Then in September, I had used a lot. It weighed 85 grams, so 10 grams of product. In October, it weighed 64 grams, and now it is weighing 49 grams, and this is the progress. So, as I said, I am pre-filming a little bit, which means that I don't have like as much progress, but I hope I'm gonna be able to finish this one. I'm not really sure, I do have basically 2 months to finish this one, so it should be okay. It should. It's fine. The sprayer is okay, and yeah, I don't have anything negative to say. I don't think it's like the very best at making my makeup last longer. I do have oily skin, so it's not the best at like keeping everything looking fresh and good, but it's not the worst either. So it's just a fine setting spray. Also in August I did enroll a primer. This is by Wycon, which is an Italian-based makeup brand. This is the Smoothing Potion Primer. It's a blurring primer, and when I rolled this one in, it weighed 119 grams. In September it weighed 116 grams, and then in October it weighed 108 grams. And now for this update it is weighing 103 grams, and this is where we are. So good progress on this one. You can see that it settles quite well in this bottle. This is a very nice primer. I have actually come to really enjoy it. It's like a little bit of a peachy tint, and it feels like a slightly cooling, and it does blur the pores very nicely. So I have really enjoyed reaching for this one. Don't know really how to get Wycon products in Sweden. Probably you can just order it online. Don't know if this is still made or not, but it's been really enjoyable. So that is the primer. Then I rolled in a shit ton in August. I rolled in my nail polish by Nails Inc. It's in the shade Golden Days Ahead. And I wanted to finish this one this year, so I had to start working on it. When I rolled it in, I had used about a little bit more than half of this nail polish, and it weighed 57 grams. In September it weighed 57 grams. I could not make a new line marking either. And then in October it weighed 56 grams, and you can see the progress. I'm still unable to like do a really good progress line on this. It's still weighing 56 grams, so it's not gonna look any different, but I have used this a lot and it's getting very, very gloopy and annoying to apply. So I think that by next update I should be able to finish this one up. Yeah, I use this kind of like a base most of the time and put sparkly shit on top. So I should be able, if with a little bit of effort, to have this one out by the next update. But as I said, like, I don't really know how to make a thin line, new line marking for this. So it's gonna look the same, but it's very, very old. I got this in one of the first advent calendars I ever got. So yeah, I just want to have it out. I have a lot of new nail polishes in my collection, so I want to work out the old ones, you know, to have a little bit more breathing room for my new indie polishes. Then I have been working on my Makeup Revolution IRL Filter foundation. I rolled this one in back in September. So this is a very nice foundation. When I rolled it in, it weighed 111 grams. Then last update I had a good jump on it and it weighed 102 grams. This month I have not as good of a jump because of my pre-filming, but I am at the very, very bottom here, as you can see. And yeah, it's if it was a normal month I would have been able to finish this one, but since I'm pre-filming, I'm I haven't been able to do so, but by next update I will probably have this one out. This is, as I said, a very, very stunning foundation on my skin. So I have oily skin, and I think it wears really well on top of my oily skin. Maybe it's just like the combination of base products that I'm using, but I have really been enjoying this one. It's not as much, you only get 0.7 fluid ounces and not a full fluid ounce, so it's a little bit less, but as a person who has a lot of foundations in my collection, I'm not mad that I don't get a full fluid ounce. It's still very affordable. I wear the shade F1. So that is gonna stay in. In September I also enrolled my Playing in Makeup by Yolondo face powder. This is the translucent setting powder. And it is a very, very beautiful setting powder, as I said. Maybe it's all of my base products together, but I have really been enjoying this one. It works super well on my skin. And yeah, when I wrote in September, it weighed 93 grams. I had used about half of this one. Then in October, it weighed 88 grams. And now this is where we are, and it's weighing 85 grams. So not as much progress, but it's fine. This is something I really like. I'm not mad if it comes with me into the new year. It is absolutely beautiful to use underneath my eyes. I am starting to get, you know, well past the 30s, so I can't really bake that much anymore, but this one works so well underneath my eyes. I really enjoy it, so I'm gonna keep on working on that one. Then I have a face palette that I enrolled 2 updates ago. Was it in September? Yes, in September I enrolled my face palette. This is like a franken palette, and what it's looking like these days. It is franken by the 2, like 1 dark highlighter and 1 bronzer in this palette, and also the blush is mixed with the blush that I worked on previously. It was like a pastel orange blush. So you can see what it looked like when I rolled it in. I also had a little bit of a contouring shade up in the top pan there. It weighed 159 grams when I rolled this one in. Then in November, last update, it weighed 157 grams. And some of you, one of you commented that it looked like I had a pan in the bronzer, and I didn't see it, but like I think you can see it on the progress pictures, hopefully. So I did have a little pan, and this is where we are today. So we have a big difference here. As I said last update, I have stopped working on this orange blush here because we are in the fall and winter months, so I'm gonna focus on this pink one. Hopefully you can see some progress on the pictures from the pink, in the pink one, because it's what I've been using. It is quite pigmented actually. So it's been, there you have the color, it's like a dusty pink. And then the bronzer obviously has a lot more pan showing today than it did last update. I can't believe that I missed that I actually had a pan in the bronzer last update. That is the bronzer shade there. It's very, it works out well, like a shimmery bronzer shade, but I will not be able to finish this palette obviously by the end of this year. If I have used up the majority of this one, I will be happy, and if I have some kind of like decreased this one a bit, so it's a work in progress. This palette is also very old. I got it in my one of the first advent calendars as well, like 2018 maybe. So, but it's still like none of the shades apart from this one, and the rest are like franken, so it's not the original shades, but it would be such a good feeling to have used this palette, like to have empty pans here. They are very deep, probably, as you can see there. So yeah, it's gonna be a feat to finish that one. Then I also enrolled my black eyeliner by Colorpop. This is in the I think I did that last update or in September. My notes are a bit weird here. Can't wait to have new notes for the new year and not be as confused. So you can see what it has been looking like. I rolled this one in because I want to work on it when it's still creamy and good. I don't need more than one black liner in my collection at a time. So it hasn't changed weights or anything. It's still weighing 4 grams, but this is where we are today. And I don't know if the progress pictures will tell any big difference. It's basically the size of a little bit more than my pinky nail today. So I have been using this more regularly. I've been tightlining my upper lash line with this one. So if I'm not finishing this by the end of the year, that's absolutely fine, but I just want to use it when it's still creamy and good. Because I think I have a different black liner in my collection, and I just, as I said, I just need one. We don't need more than one black liner. Like gel black eyeliner, not like a liquid liner. I only need one liquid liner as well, so yeah. This is gonna remain in the project. And also, last update, I enrolled my lip treatment oil by Rose Ink. And yeah, this one is staying by my couch. It weighed 10 grams when I rolled it in. Can't really show any progress picture because it's opaque packaging. I thought that I was gonna be finished with this one by this update, but it is not. It's weighing 8 grams now, so apparently I've used 2 grams, which I have no clue how that is possible because it feels so light. But yeah, it doesn't feel like there's anything here, but every time I open it, more product squeezes out, so it's gonna kick around, but I will absolutely finish this one by the end of the year, so I can have it in my 2025 year empties. But yeah, it's not finished as of today. So I am going to I finished one item, this liner, finally, fucking finally. So I'm gonna roll in one new item, and I'm gonna bring in my lip tint. This is by Milktouch, and it's a very pretty packaging. I bought this in Japan in October last year, so it's not very old, but I can't fit it in my lipstick collection because it's too fat. So, and I've also used this quite a lot since I cannot fit it in my collection. I don't really see where I am. It feels like I'm just at the very bottom here, but it's a nice corally lip tint. That's the color there. It's a very orange one. It doesn't wear the longest, so it hasn't been, like, I can reapply it quite a lot. And I need to clean it off. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't wear the longest. I usually have this one when I travel, so I'm gonna have this one with me this time as well. And yeah, I can't really film any progress because you can't really see it, but since I can't fit it in my lipstick organizer, I want it out because my OCD cannot handle this one not being put together with all the rest of my lip stuff. So that is why we are rolling this one in. But yeah, what can I finish by next update? The foundation, 100%. Hopefully the nail polish. Maybe I'm just gonna give up if it gets too gloopy and annoying. I'm probably gonna give up. I don't think I'm gonna finish this one because I'm not gonna bring this traveling, so I will have a little bit, some weeks where I don't use it. But I will have this empty by the end of December, but I'm probably not going to be able to finish this one by next update. But you never know, you never know. Those are the items I think I'm gonna, oh yeah, the lip treatment. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to finish this one by next update as well. So that is it for this update. Please let me know what you have finished up recently. And yeah, how many products do you think you will have done, have finished by the end of 2025? I would love to hear it. It's always so fun to hear from you in the comments. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I also hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys!